Good evening. The South Dakota Attorney General's office and the DCI say a Sioux Falls police officer was justified in a shooting that injured 2 people last month.
And tonight we are learning more details about what led up to the shooting and details on the driver's criminal past, which includes an allegation of assaulting a police officer just days earlier.
The officer-involved shooting happened on December 20th at the Come and Go gas station along Minnesota Avenue. In his report, the Attorney General says things escalated quickly.
You had a situation where a vehicle is put in reverse, it's hitting the barrier by a gas station or gas pump, you got a trash can flying up, you've got officers getting out of the way, and so that officer had to make split-second decisions.
The report says the incident started as a traffic stop for a car that didn't have the correct license plates. Investigators say the driver, Renee Tubols, gave officers a fake name and birthday. Authorities say she refused multiple times to get out of the vehicle and struggled with officers. The report goes on to say Tubols then reversed the car while 2 officers were behind an open car door. That's when an officer opened fire, hitting Tubols and a passenger.
How did you guys come to your conclusion?
Well, obviously, we do an in-depth investigation, which means we look at any camera footage, which in this instance we had some from the gas station, we had some from the dash cameras, as well as body-worn cameras. We do forensic testing on any of the evidence, which wasn't as vital in this case because it was on camera.
They also interviewed several witnesses. This wasn't Tubols' first run-in with police. Back on December 1st, court documents say Tubols and her sister were at another gas station when an officer noticed the car they were in matched the description of a stolen vehicle. The officer confronted the woman who was trying to get into the passenger side of the car when the officer heard Tubols say, quote, "You can't effing touch her," end quote. The officer tried pulling the woman from the car but was unable to remove her. Court papers say Tubols drove off with the officer still hanging on and wound up getting dragged for several feet to avoid being run over.
In the officer-involved shooting, the report says that the passenger suffered 1 gunshot wound to his left upper arm and right wrist. Tubols suffered 4 gunshot wounds to the left side of her body. Blood tests showed that she tested positive for alcohol, amphetamine, and methamphetamine. Once she was discharged from the hospital, she was arrested on 14 counts.